Hello everyone, Jonas Andrew-Phillip here, and today I have a video for you. I'm with a good friend of mine once again.
Alpha Kamara.
Yes, and today we have a video. This is versus. So this man right here, what's the film that you think is better than my film?
I said Toy Story 3 is better than Toy Story 1.
Yeah, he did, but I think Toy Story 1's the best.
No, I think Toy Story 3
And we're
is
gonna
the
debate.
best.
And we're gonna debate. Okay, let's go. So where are we gonna start?
Let's start with you. Why do you think Toy Story is better than...
Okay,
Toy Story 1 is better than Toy Story 3?
Firstly, the film was released in 1995. It was the first ever Pixar film.
Mm.
That means the animation for its time was amazing. This is the first time they tried something out like this. So remember, these guys are new, not noobs, I should say, but they're new to this.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you have Buzz, who thinks he's on a mission, on a space mission, and you got Woody who thinks he's all arrogant and stuff, saying, "No, you're not. You are a toy." There's so many moments in that film. That film came out 25 years ago, and there's still things that people still make jokes about. There's still memes. That whole Andy's coming, that started from that film. Without Toy Story 1, there would be no Toy Story 3. Without the relationships that were built in that film with Buzz and Woody becoming best friends, all of that stuff, without us seeing how much Andy means to Woody, that's why it made that film so powerful. That's why Andy going to the college had such a big impact on Woody. That's what. Without Toy Story 1, Toy Story 3 would have had no emotion. Would have had no emotion. If Toy Story 3 was the first film, then that means that you just be like, oh, this kid's going to college. You don't see. Remember in the opening sequence of Toy Story 1, Andy is playing with Woody, putting down the banister, putting him on the chair, and all of that stuff like that. That you're seeing it, and then you got Sid, you got Pizza Planet, all of that stuff like that. You're telling me if there wasn't a Pizza Planet in real life, you wouldn't go?
Oh, of course I would.
Exactly.
Mad.
That's why I go to the arcade and I'm thinking this is like Pizza Planet. That's what I used to think like when I was younger.
I wish that was real.
Toy Story is amazing, absolutely amazing. That's what I can think of right now.
Well, I agree with you. You are right.
Mm-hmm.
Without the first Toy Story, we wouldn't have got these other films. Without the relationships in the first movie, it wouldn't have built up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But however,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right. Let's start with what you said in the beginning. This was the first time they'd done animation. It was new to them. But then over time, they did other films. And when it came to Toy Story 3, obviously, the technology has increased.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got better at the time. And let's talk about the opening sequence when we saw Andy playing with the toys, with his toys. Don't lie. That scene was sick.
What, in the first film?
No,
the third one, when they're on the train.
The opening, yeah,
Yeah,
the
that was
train.
good. That was good.
That was sick. We got to saw Andy's imagination.
Yeah.
What's not to like? I mean, that guy is wow. That guy, he reminds me of me when I was young and when I used to play with my toys.
Yeah.
And our imagination would just go wild.
Exactly. Because of Toy Story, I used to play with my toys more. Because of Toy Story. I had a relationship with my toys when I was younger because of Toy Story. Honestly. And the thing with the third one also, that film, obviously, but all the Toy Story films, I think, I haven't fully seen the fourth one. I've seen most of it, but I was watching it yesterday and I was tired, obviously, so I fell asleep. Not because the film was boring, but because it was like midnight. And the third one is just, that film is good. It's a good film, but I still think the first one's better. Simply because I just prefer it. I don't have particular reasons, but I just prefer the third one is more of an adventure. The first one is an adventure too, but the third one is more of an adventure because they're in a care.
I feel like it's more to it than that. It's like, I don't know where to begin, but let me just carry on with what I was saying.
Yeah.
After when we see Andy playing with his toys, it goes through a montage of him growing up.
Oh yeah.
And we see him start using his toys less and less, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
did you rewatch one of them? Did you rewatch them?
No, I didn't.
Just
I'm just trying to, on the top of my head. And then I don't remember how old Andy was, but he's grown. He's grown to the point where he's getting ready for college.
He's 18 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the first time, we see the toys abandoned, like left alone, and we don't even see most of the characters. Like most of them are gone or lost. Should I say?
Yeah, lost.
Yeah, and it just emotionally, it started to kick in. It started to kick in. Like Andy doesn't want to play with his toys anymore. I mean, why would he? He's a grown man. He's about to go to college.
That was emotional, especially the end when what did he say when the Stephanie's driving off? He's like, what does he say? So a long partner. Yeah, man, that was like
it's emotional.
That was like my childhood, man. I mean, I was in this room watching it. I had a TV there and I was watching it on Christmas Day, Christmas 2010.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing on my DS while watching it. I was like, wow, man.
I remember watching it with my mom, and you know
in cinema.
Yeah, in the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the lava? Okay, it's not lava, but you know the fire.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what I thought at that time. I don't know if I thought they were gonna die or not at that time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
same.
I can't remember, but I was like, wow, the aliens came in clutch, innit?
One of the things I do remember that the impact was huge.
Yeah, they're all holding hands.
It's huge.
They're all holding hands.
Yeah. The impact was huge. Oh my days.
Yeah.
It was just
and the music.
Was emotional. It was just a roller coaster.
Music.
Man.
I swear, music can change a scene. The music they had that. Yeah, that was mad.
My days. We didn't even talk about the daycare. The daycare. I loved the characters. I loved how it showed.
I love the characters, but I'm not. I did love the characters because it's like toys. It's like Woody could have became like Lotso. Was it Lotso the bear? Was that his name, Lotso the bear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Woody could have became Lotso if Buzz didn't come. When you deep it, he could have, because the way he was acting. The way he acted, you know, the way he was acting before, like he's the big guy and stuff like that, because he gets paid with the most. You know what I'm talking about? In the first film.
Oh, yeah.
And then Buzz came and you saw him kind of, the way he was acting, he could have became like that. Possibly. But Lotso obviously had an inflated ego and he thought he ran things.
Oh,
that's why he left them when they were going down the thing.
I'm not trying to get into the whole movie, but it was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster, and we saw characters. Oh, how do I even word it, man? Like, we saw things in Toy Story 3 that we never seen in any other Toy Story before.
Yeah,
that's all true. I can say.
Yeah,
and I don't know what else to say. I just love it, man.
I'll tell you something.
It's just a roller coaster.
The ending towards the end. I'll tell you. When Toy Story 1 got sick, it was good. The moment that made it sick was when they were in Sid's house. After the point where Buzz realised he couldn't fly. At that point, you know when Woody came in and he saved them from Sid?
Yeah.
After that point, and then the dynamite on Buzz, then they were flying through the sky. They were racing him. And then slinging them lot and Ham, they didn't want him to come on because they thought Woody tried to kill him.
Yeah.
And then they had the rocket on him. And the rocket exploded. That was sick. Buzz, you can fly. That was sick, man. Oh, that's just, man.
Remember in Toy Story 3, the animation. I know I said it once.
The animation got much better.
The animation was way better.
Yeah, but come on, they imagine all the films they had before that though. They had Cars, Ratatouille, Up, Wall-E. They had all these times to work on the animation before.
Exactly, that's the point.
The thing that makes Toy Story good is I can still watch Toy Story to this day, even though that's the first film. And the animation is much better now.
Same here.
There's some films back then that I can't watch because of the quality.
I get what you mean. But what are you saying now?
What do you mean? What am I saying now?
As in, are you still sticking to Toy Story 1? Have I persuaded you anywhere? I mean, not that I hate Toy Story 1. I love Toy Story 1.
I'm definitely considering it more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna be one of those bitter people. I'm definitely considering it more. I think Toy Story 1's a bit above it just because of the fact. Storyline, in terms of storyline, I think Toy Story 3 is a bit better. But it's just the way that Toy Story 1 sets the tone. It's the first film that edges it for me. Makes Toy Story 1 better.
Makes sense.
But it's close.
Understand.
It's honestly close. Toy Story 2 I think was good too. I personally think that was good too.
Yeah, I like Toy Story 2 as well.
Yeah, I like Toy Story 2. I honestly think that the Toy Story trilogy
It's not even a trilogy anymore.
quadruply or whatever, is the
It's
best.
called a trilogy.
I
yeah.
think. I honestly
Franchise.
think that's the best franchise Disney. The Toy Story franchise is the best franchise.
Yeah,
That
I
Disney.
agree with
That's
you.
Disney's best
Yeah.
piece of work. Toy Story.
Yeah.
No one can tell me nothing. People, I think people disagree with me, but I think Toy Story is the best Pixar film of all time. And I've had that thought for since I was a little kid. I've said that Toy Story is the best Pixar franchise. I mean Disney, Pixar film, I should say. Sorry, I don't know what you think, but that's my opinion.
It's one of them.
Wait, we spoke about this on the
One
bus,
of
innit?
them. But yeah.
Yeah, well, so you're sticking with Toy Story 3, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what you guys say in the comments, Toy Story 1 or 2. And I'm also going to do a little thing on my Instagram where I'll probably do a poll so you can see that there and answer that there. But everybody, I hope you have an amazing day. And we'll see you next week.